I am Goddess Demira 9. I am Demi G. I am Demira, the astrologer. Ooh, we baby. What is on my mind to talk about right now is work. Work. How are you gonna get your income, your money, your moolah, your dinero, your wealth? Okay, in astrology, there's different planets, signs, and houses for certain things that's going on in our life. Okay. The second house of Taurus, that is the house of I have. Okay. Whatever sign or planet is in this house shows what do you have, how do you use it. Okay. The planets show what it's doing. The sign that is in show how it's doing it. And the house shows where. Okay. That's the earth house. The second house, Taurus, is fixed earth. Okay. Okay, so the second house, earth house, is Taurus. Practical sign, the builder. Okay. The other earth house, and this is a work house, is the sixth house, Virgo. Now, let me go back. Taurus planet is Venus. Okay. Fixed earth. Now, Venus is also home to Libra, which is cardinal air. Okay. I have my Venus in Libra. Seventh house is Libra of relationship, partnership, marriage. Libras, that energy, that seventh house energy, are considered to be, I'll say, some people say whores. Okay, and it's not that seventh house Libra energy is a whore, because Venus is the partnership from a relationship, marriage planet. If a person has Venus in Libra like I do, we actually just was looking for a mate, because Venus and Libra actually have to have a mate, just like Venus and Taurus. Okay? I actually have a sister with Venus and Taurus. I be trying to talk to her and give her some advice, but I can't too much focus on that. My mama taught me to be the bigger person about things, so I started being a bigger person, and we talk. But if you're watching, your Venus is in Taurus. You cannot be moving around too much, okay? You have to sit down and find you a husband, either on the internet. People probably come in your inbox and you don't check it. Okay? Because your Jupiter is in Aquarius, and Jupiter is the husband. Okay? Okay? All right? So, Aquarius is technology. Okay? 11th house, hopes and wishes. So, once you say what it is you need from somebody, you let them get that. Stop moving around too much. Yeah, I just had to say that. Okay, all right. Now, my Venus is in Libra, so I have had a lot of different partners and relationships. And that did not turn out good, because if you don't know, when colliding and having sex with, people and their energies into yours, that could cause something within you, within your body. And I went through a transformation. Okay. A few years back, I went through, I met people that had some heavy spirits on them. Bad intentions. So all of this was attached to me. And when I experienced what I experienced, it was released. They was released from me. I had to go through a very, that's my dishwasher running. I decided to do a video while the dishwasher is running, but, and you can still hear me. That transformation, oh my goodness. That, I went through the darkness. Okay, I was in dark times, underworld, all of, okay, because I didn't know what I was doing. Okay, I just knew that my energy needed a partner. Okay, because moving around, that is not what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm actually supposed to be what I'm doing at home, working from home, staying home, tending to myself, my children, making sure, just, yeah, it's not meant for everybody to go out and work. And some people is are. Now, if you have your Venus in Virgo, okay, then that is the work sign. That is the sign of service. So going out and working would be peachy and cream for someone with their Venus in Virgo. Mutable Earth is Virgo. Practical. All right. The digestive system, small and large intestines, that's Virgo. Energy, that's Virgo. Virgo planet is Mercury, thinking and analyzing. I work. That's Virgo, 6th house. Okay, now if you have your Venus in Capricorn, that is the 10th house of career, public standing. Okay. Now, I have a daughter with her Venus in Capricorn. She's a Capricorn, Venus in Capricorn. And she was born in her own house. She always had issues when I put her in school with the adults, with the staff members, with the teachers, because her demeanor is very strong. She already in her own house of authority, so somebody trying to have authority over her, it's a no-go. Okay? So, I noticed that she has to do something outside of the home. So she's gonna have her own business. And yes, I'm able to look in her chart and see that. Okay. Now, if you have children, first focus on studying your own chart. If you can multitask, do you and your children chart together. But it took me, and I'm still daily studying and trying to figure out, okay, and I'm watching, I'm like a scientist, and I'm watching, how, what I do, how I operate, what my children do, how they operate. So I could be like, okay, these cats keep on passing by. Let me go get them some food. I be having cats pass outside, so I have a little cat bowl in the backyard, and I just feed them. But okay, those are the only signs that is okay with working outside of home. If you have your Venus in Taurus, that's job. Okay? Sitting down at a desk doing something, fixed earth. Could be taxes. Okay? Because moving around for a Taurus energy, second house, that's not too good at all. Virgo is mutable. Virgo can move around. Virgo is mutable. Mutable earth. Okay? And Capricorn is cardinal earth. Very hard. Okay? If a Capricorn is soft, like body-wise, they're not doing something right. Okay? At 10th house, Capricorn is cardinal earth. Structure. If you're sitting at a desk with your back head, that's not good. Okay? That's not good for anyone. You gotta keep that back straight. Okay? Whatever sign a person has in the 6th house shows what type of work they can do. Okay? Now, I do spiritual work. I have Pisces in my 6th house of work, spiritual. Pisces planet is Jupiter and Neptune. And I have it both in my 3rd house. So, the 3rd house is thinking and communicating. Once you get to know yourself by studying the planets, everything is gonna be a breeze. Locate what your north node is first. Then the planet for that north node, because it may be in a different sign. Then locate the planet, if there's another planet that you have to locate that's connected to the sign, then locate what house it's in. And that's how it's going to be done. Okay. Saturn is Capricorn planet. Saturn is the 10th and 11th house planet. Saturn is the 10th and 11th house lord, and that's Capricorn, 10th house, and Aquarius, 11th house. All right. Whatever sign that a person has Saturn in shows what type of career you can have. Okay? Remember, the planet show what it's doing, the sign that is in show how it's doing it, and the house that is in shows where. Okay? So, yeah, just gotta, it's not, I'm not gonna say it's easy, because people are like, oh, it's so easy. What's easy for me is not easy for everybody, because if I was taught astrology in school, like a certain group of people grew up and learned astrology in school, man, I would have been ahead of the game. But, I had to go through what I had to go through. So I'm not having no regrets on anything, because I went through what I went through. But it could have been shorter, but I'm not going to have, that's why the school system is like, it don't make no sense, because that's a distraction, really. The school system, that's the whole distraction. When we are born, we're already born with a purpose. Wherever the planets was placed at the time, on a date and time of anyone's birth day, born day, coming into this world, that's your purpose. Just by looking at the North Node, seeing what the North Node is, finding out what house the North Node in, finding out what planet is for that North Node and what house that's in. And then if there's another planet, whatever sign that the North Node planet is in, then you got to look. So Your purpose is already your purpose when you're born. It could be a brand new baby born today. I will be able to look in that baby chart and find out what that baby purpose is. That's why it's always good to have your own time when your baby is born. Don't let the doctors just put it on the birth certificate, because they could be off. Soon as the baby breathes air, you look at your own time. Look at your own time, and that's the time the baby was born. And I bet you it'll be a different time that they put on the birth certificate. I bet. Okay? Now, if you were someone that was born into the world due to having a C-section baby, and see those babies, those scheduled babies, those doctors know exactly what they was doing. They schedule and determine your baby fate. Because I have a boy and a girl, and the doctors scheduled both times. First of all, he ain't scheduled my son time. What happened was, with my son, my water bag broke at 1 a.m. Okay, I went into the hospital 2 a.m. The doctor did not take my son until 7 p.m. If my son was born when he was supposed to come out, the doctors took my son early in the a.m., that would have put him in a different house. So he'll be doing something different. Okay? The fourth quadrant is the public. What part a person is going to play in the world. So the doctors purposely birth boys, I think, later on in the day. And they birthed the girls because my daughter, they scheduled, that was a schedule. My daughter, I went in at 10:30 a.m. and the doctor took her from me before 12, so that put her in the 10th house in the public. So the whole system is messed up because that's like man-made. You're taking a baby at a certain time that you want to take this baby because you're trying to choose this child's fate. That's what happens. That's why a lot of people are successful. Whatever lineage, whatever family a person comes from, that's what the doctors do. If your people was born in poverty, they're going to keep that lineage like that. Okay? Of course, they're not going to put their own kind last. That's why a lot of European immigrants are successful, because their doctors, it's possible that their doctors took them at before 12 a.m. So it's before 12 p.m. and so between 9 a.m. and 12 p.m. That is the fourth quadrant. That means that person is going to play a major role, an important role in this life. So, yeah, when I figured that out, I was like, oh, wow, them doctors, they something else. So, that's basically how you find your career, what it is you're supposed to do, your purpose, by going to astroseek birth chart. Excuse me, that's me. Astroseek birthchart.com or natalchart.com, and everything gonna pop up. And you just read your chart and you find out, what your north node is. And even if you don't have your time of birth, just still focus on your north node. Because the time of birth put your north node in a specific house. You having your time of birth is very important. But if you don't have your time of birth, you don't know it, just go off the north node. And the planet and sign that north node is in. That's it. So thanks for watching. I am Goddess Demira 9. I am Demi G. I am Demira the Astrologer. Ooh baby. Until next time.